24 hours away from Halloween, and are you ready and are your kids ready? Before you go door-to-door trick-or-treating, we have some help for you so that it can be a safe night for everyone. Richard Weinblatt with the Criminal Justice Institute at Seminole Community College is with us to talk about safety with costumes. And, you know, years and years ago, we had to talk about fire safety. There have been a lot of improvements since then. Now we need to talk about safety when you're just out and about, right? And by the way, Spider-Man, we finally know the true identity of Spider-Man is Michael here.
That's right. It's Michael Weinblatt. The truth is out.
The truth is out.
What we want parents and people to understand from a law enforcement perspective is that you need to be safe when you go out. And one of the first things about safety is picking the right costume. Making sure that the costume has good visibility.
Right.
When they have a mask on, or whether it be paint or whatever, that they can see, because you don't want to restrict their vision. The next thing is to make sure that they have clothing that is light or reflective, or at least carry a glow stick. All right, those light sticks, you can get them. There's a Coleman light stick that I have in my hand here in this segment that I got at Target, and that's something that's really very easy to carry or to attach to the costume. And of course, the most important thing is just to use common sense when picking out the costume, because the wrong costume can lead to a disaster.
Yeah, I've seen costumes too that are too long.
That's right.
And when you have children walking right next to streets, sometimes they trip.
That's correct. So you want to pick a costume that's going to be good for the child to move around in and everything. And you see Michael has a nice Spider-Man costume here. It's up high enough. It's tight enough on his body that it's not going to get snagged on fences or bushes or anything like that.
What about overheating? Should you worry about that in Central Florida,
Sure.
especially?
Sure. Absolutely. We want to make sure that they have enough water, that they hydrate all throughout. And you can see, he can look around and everything, and even the mask that comes with this gives him a pretty full field of vision.
Yeah. And Michael, by the way, is definitely a cute kid, but don't be fooled because he is a crime fighter too,
That's right. That's right.
Puts on that mask. I know. It's amazing.
Muscle, Michael.
Richard, thanks. We're going to see you again. And coming up in the next hour, we are going to give you some important safety information while you're trick-or-treating with the kids. More important, that is. That's ahead at 8:50.
It is just 24 hours to Halloween. Are you ready? Are your kids ready? Well, before you go door-to-door trick-or-treating, we have some help for families so that it can be a safe night for everyone. Richard Weinblatt with the Criminal Justice Institute at Seminole Community College is back with us this morning to give us some very important information that you and your kids need when you go out door-to-door trick-or-treating. And thank you, Spider-Man, for joining us also.
That's right. This is Michael Weinblatt, a.k.a. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That's right. Well, one of the important things is to be involved with your children. Michael and I are going out together, aren't we? Are we going to trick-or-treat together?
Yes. So don't just send them out on their own.
No, you don't want to send them out on their own. You want to go out with them. You want to make sure that they never enter a house alone. So I'm not too keen on parents that send their kids up to the door and wait out by the curb. You should definitely stay with your children. The other thing, of course, is to watch for cars. We kind of forget about that. It's a basic thing, but it's very, very important.
And the excitement of the moment.
That's right. And, you know, being with Spider-Man is exciting.
Absolutely.
That's right. And, of course, the last thing at the end of the night is that the parents should inspect the candy. You really should look through the candy, make sure not only that it's safe candy, but it's candy that you approve of in your household for your children to eat.
That's right. I also think it's a great opportunity if you don't know your neighbors. When you go door to door, you can actually see who lives inside those houses.
That's right. That's right.
Get to know your neighbors.
I know. I've seen some interesting things in people's houses and come back and told my wife, Ann, said, hey, I like what they had in that house. We should get something like that, too.
Check it out. So
That's
good,
right.
good
That's
on
right.
so many levels. Well, Spider-Man, you be safe. Thank you for your tips. And a good reminder for all parents when you're heading out there this weekend.